Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Smile and Shine. I am Claudia Maragno. I'm a dentist and a medical journalist that is working in the dental and medical field. Today, we have very exciting guests from the Oral Health Program, which is a program that is working between the United States and Africa. It's a program that is developing a lot of very interesting projects for the community, public health project. So today is going to be an interview about public health and what people can do for their community to improve access to medical and dental care. Stay with us after the reel. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Smile and Shine. Today is March 8th, 2024, and we're very proud and honored to have two very special guests, Dr. Ayo Adenuga, who's a public health expert, and Tami Salami. Welcome.
Thank you, Claudia. Thank you for having us.
Welcome to this episode of Smile and Shine. So today I would start with Dr. Ayo Adenuga with a very short introduction to present the Oral Health Program. She is a medical doctor, a public health expert, as well as an MBA. She has an MBA from the University of Maryland. She, of course, graduated with a public health master, and as we mentioned, an MBA. And she's teaming up with the Oral Health Program to offer consulting services for an enriching and dental and medical community, particularly an after-school program for schoolers. So welcome, Dr. Adenuga. We are very happy to have you.
Thank you, Dr. Claudia. I'm very honored and excited to be here. And thank you for all you do. You've got a great program here, reaching millions of lives with enriching programs. So thank you for having us.
Yes, we are doing our best, to give a space and a voice to people like you. So, Dr. Adenuga, how did the oral health program started? What's the idea behind it? What's the rationale behind it? And what you decided to implement with this project?
Great question. Thank you, Dr. Claudia. So, Oral Health Program was founded in 2020 to provide dental information and treatments to immigrants population in Iowa and in the USA. Today, we work both in the USA and in Nigeria with various partners at the community level. And this is basically to provide preventive and treatments, to schoolers, immigrants, and people just around looking for access to dental health care. And we provided dental services to people, that are displaced either by war or displaced by flood or displaced by just political issues back in their countries. We've been involved in delivery of dental information, especially to over 1,000 households in Iowa. And we've developed manuals, curriculum, training community volunteers to be able to provide oral health information and health programs to their communities. In addition, we've worked with school structures for school-based trainings. We've also worked with their teachers who are really advocates for oral health as well, to be able to provide that information to them. We operate both in Africa and the USA, like I mentioned.
Wow, this is really really remarkable. Congratulations for what you're doing. It's a great team, and I'm sorry we only have two representatives today, but I'm sure in the future there will be more people to discuss about oral health program. So what's your mission? What's your mission?
Thank you. So first off, the oral health program was actually founded and envisioned by Dr. Yinka Adekugbe. And the overall goal really is to improve access to dental care through advocacy, research, and education. The oral health program will work with our partners to really strengthen the delivery of oral health services and create health systems to deliver quality dental care. Really, our cutting cross approach is building partnerships, because that's what we base our programs on, being able to partner with communities, especially communities that need them the most, right? Using community structures to create a voice for dental care amongst our target population. So going back to your question, what is our mission? The oral health program, our greatest mission is to provide dental services, education, and referrals to vulnerable populations in culturally responsive manner. So that is our goal, to ensure that every child out there has access to the dental care that they need the most, just to thrive and to be healthy.
Thank you, Dr. Adenuga. So you're working, you mentioned before, you're working primarily with teenagers. And so you also have an educational program beside taking care of their dental and medical needs. So what's your mentorship and educational role specifically with teenagers?
Thank you. That's a beautiful question, Dr. Claudia. So I'm a public health consultant and a public health physician. And my goal really is to educate, equip, and empower teenagers all around the world globally to be able to be the best version of themselves. So what I do it through either training, communications, mentorship, and just even masterclass and coaching, just making sure that we are there for them to be able to build their capacity to realize whatever challenges they're having and navigate it and be able to be successful both with their lives and personal career. Really, with over 21 years of experience in leadership, communication, I'm working with adolescents to ensure that I can channel my skills and my experiences to be able to empower them. I also work through parents and organizations just to make sure that teenagers being the leaders of tomorrow, and that's part of their lives being a very, very critical and unique part of their lives. As adolescents, we need to make sure that we equip them. We need to make sure that we empower them. We need to make sure that they have the resilience they need to move forward. My goal especially is, I'm passionate about health equity, providing equitable information and access to care through preventive health services, through communications, through health system strengthening, and through consulting. And that way we could have teenagers that develop into leaders that are globally positioned to succeed. So thank you.
So thank you so much for presenting your organization, and I'm pretty sure it will spread very fast. The idea is absolutely original, and whenever you have creative, new, different projects, it takes off very rapidly. Thank you, Dr. Adenuga. We will be back after this short video.
It's finally here. After planning and strategizing oral health dental medical after school program, teaching schoolers basics about dental and medical practices. There will be lots of learning, fun, and connecting with new friends. It is the first of its kind, and it will hold Spring 2024, proudly sponsored by Catherine McCauley Center, Delta Dental, and Ace Parenting.
Welcome back to Smile and Shine. This is a short introduction of the oral health program. As you see, it's already sponsored by big organizations, and we hope in the future many more will join this project. So we are in company of Dr. Ayod Nuga and Tammy Salami, the second guest of this interview today. She's a public health practitioner. She's really dedicated and committed to the health being of communities. She's an officer for the oral health program currently, and has a master's degree in public health from the University of Nigeria. She has a lot of experience with non-profit organizations, and she's really she's really driven by the need and the desire of making a change. Thank you for your efforts, ultimately to create happier and healthier communities. So welcome, Tammy Salami. We are very happy to have you today.
Thank you, Dr. Claudia, for having me. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
I hope your voice will spread as much as possible, both in the United States and in Africa, and new synergies will create after this interview. It's always good to give visibility to groups and organizations like yours. So Tammy, you are involved with the after school program. Right. So what is the medical and dental after school program for 2024?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Claudia, for that question. The dental after school program for 2024 is part of our program, the Imperial Health Program. For the springtime, we are focusing on mentoring school children, especially high school and middle schoolers. We want to influence them and inspire them to take up careers in dentistry and healthcare. We want to let them. They are going to have an 8-week long program where they would watch professionals in action, so that they will actually see how it is done. And by so doing, we are hoping to spring up interests in their hearts to actually have to spring up a curiosity to want to venture into career in healthcare and dentistry. That's what this is about.
Okay, wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. And geographically wise, where are you starting off with this project?
Yes, we are starting off from Iowa and Missouri, and hopefully we are hoping by the time we are done with this, we are hoping to replicate it in more communities, because with all the planning and everything we've done, it's something we are hoping to share with other children out there. This is not something for just some people, it's for everybody. Thank you.
You're starting from Iowa and Missouri, and it's very good to know. So people that are working around that area, if they want to join, this is your opportunity to contact the oral health program. We repeat, Iowa and Missouri are the starting regions of this project. So I know also that you're organizing a flag off event, which is going to take place exactly in 2 weeks. So we decided to organize this interview to promote this event. So first of all, congratulations. And who are you addressing this event to? And if you want to make an appeal, this is your opportunity to advertise the event.
Yes, thank you. The flag up event, and as we've known from our adverts, that we are partnering with the Catherine McCauley Foundation. So it's going to take place at their center in Iowa. on the 20th of March 2024 by 5 p.m. EST. And we have our Professor Aziz Butali. He's going to be our guest speaker there. So we're inviting everyone around to come and see. We are really excited because it's the beginning of the program. We've had so many planning and we've been going back and forth, and it's really coming to we are coming to start it. It's something that we are all excited about. Our team is excited about it, and we are hoping that people will come in and see what we are doing. Thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely. And just to add to that, we have a very robust curriculum that's been built to train those middle schoolers. You understand that middle school is a very good window to actually start preparing leaders of tomorrow, healthcare workers of tomorrow, for what they hope to see in healthcare. So the curriculum is so broad and so comprehensive, and it would really, really build the capacity of these middle school people and even their teachers as well in being able to mentor the children going forward. It's really going to be very exciting time for everybody. And apart from just training them on the curriculum, it's also going to be hands-on. We're going to have field-based activities where they can really see what's happening and they can start choosing and thinking through, what do I want to be? Do I want to be a dentist, a doctor? Do I want to be a hygienist? Do I want to be a dental assistant, a medical assistant, or a registered nurse? So that way, the deficiency in the health sector of a lack of healthcare workers can be bridged. This is one of oral health program to be able to strengthen the workforce. And I, as Dr. Adenuga and Ace Parenting, we are so excited to be part of this first ever initiative in Iowa to build people from the onset towards the eventual goal of equipping immigrants so that they can be well positioned in the healthcare sector, going forward. So super excited. It is going to be a very mind-blowing session and impactful time for the people of Iowa, Missouri, USA, and even internationally. Thank you.
That's great. So we remind the event that will take place on the 20th of March at 5 p.m. at the Catherine McCulley Center in Iowa. I hope many people will join with the Professor Aziz Butali, who's going to be the guest speaker. So Dr. Adenuga, you want to thank your sponsors?
Absolutely. I would like to thank Delta Dental. They are the first sponsor of this. They've been so awesome. They are passionate about improving the dental health of people, both in the communities and in the schools. They are passionate about building the workforce in the country. They are just passionate about building health equity. I would like to thank the Catherine McCauley Center as well. We have Jelani and Sabrina, who has been so awesome. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for all the things you do. And to the oral health program team, we have a wonderful team here that is working together every day, planning just to make sure that this is successful. And then to Dr. Yinka Adikogbe, thank you so much for your vision, for your mission in making this happen. So thank you so much as well, Claudia, for having us here.
Yes, it was a pleasure to have you. So you will find this full interview on YouTube very, very soon. Thank you to all our followers and supporters that allows Smile&Shine and the Oral Health program to be very successful in different continents between America, Africa, and Europe. So it's intercontinental interview if you want. So stay with us for our next interview that is going to be next week. Thank you to our guests, and I hope a lot and great success to the Oral Health program. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.